Hey everyone, this is Keith Scott from out in Sydney, Australia. I'm one of the voices of Bullwinkle J. Moose. It's time to watch Relentless and Unstoppable. And so give it up for your main hosts, Douglas Kenny and Andy McPhee.
Hey everybody, this is Doug Kenny and welcome to Relentless and Unstoppable. We have another amazing guest coming on the channel today, so please hit like and subscribe. And after this episode, please stay tuned to the RNU channel for more amazing guests. Let's get this on!
Hey everybody, how you doing? Just a quick little share of why I started Relentless and Unstoppable. It was for one very simple reason, because of Doug Kenny. Nothing to do with me at all, zero. I was just coaching Doug, and he took on the coaching and mentoring, and he made all the changes. He took all the suggestions from his parents as well as my coaching, but it was all about Doug, his breakthrough and his weight loss, his willingness to accept that he is dealing with high functioning autism and other issues, but he's never quit, he's never given up. So we did one interview with him to share his story, and then we decided to start interviewing other people. And Doug has now taken over the whole channel, and he does all the interviews, he runs everything. He's just an amazing young man. So RNU was born from simply what an amazing young man Doug is, and his story needed to be shared.
Hey everybody, this is Doug Kenny from Relentless and Unstoppable, and today we have Danya with us. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Where are you at the moment?
I'm in Hawaii.
Nice. What's it like over there?
It is between sunny and rainy right now.
Not surprised. Is there a lot of jungle there and all that?
Yeah, there's a lot of greenery. It's a beautiful sight.
Yeah. You ever seen the volcanic activity and all that?
I have not. I didn't go and see it when it was going off, but I saw some pictures of it.
Yeah. So tell us a bit of what you're known for and what you do.
Well, I work for Child Welfare Services. I'm a social services assistant, and I'm also a full-time mom to my son who's on the spectrum. And so that can be challenging at times, but yeah.
Yeah. What was your reaction when you gave birth to him, and how'd you know he was autistic?
I knew when he was about 3, he wasn't really talking or saying a lot of words. He was just pointing, and he would get super upset over the smallest things. And I was like, this seems more like meltdowns than it does just a temper tantrum, you know? So I did my best to do some research, and I was like, okay, I believe he's autistic, but it took a while for the doctors to get the testing going.
Yeah, why did it take a while?
Because they thought that he was just a typical 3-year-old boy. They thought that first he had ADHD, and then they diagnosed him with anxiety, and then they diagnosed him with depression, and then they diagnosed him with OCD. And it got to the point where I was like, you guys are over-diagnosing him. He needs to be retested and re-examined. I don't think all of these medications are doing him any good.
Yeah. So where'd you get him tested at? In Hawaii or on the continental America?
I got him tested in Oahu, one of the islands of Hawaii. Got him tested in Oahu, and they said that he had sensory issues and not necessarily that he was autistic. And so I got him reassessed by a different doctor, and they said that he was autistic. And for some reason, the insurance company wasn't accepting that diagnosis, so then I had to get him reassessed again.
And it was the same outcome, right?
Right. It was the same outcome with him being on the spectrum.
Yeah. So what did you do to help him afterwards when you finally got his proper diagnosis?
Well, I'm in the process of starting ABA therapy. I also have an upcoming IEP meeting for him to include his autism diagnosis. And I just have a little bit more patience and understanding with him. Like, he doesn't get things cognitively. His cognitive ability isn't quite there as like a 10-year-old's would be. So I have to kind of talk to him like he's 5 and he'll understand.
Ah, so he was born in 2013 then?
Yes.
Nice, nice. That was a pretty good year for me as well. So, yeah. So, what do you know about autism that can help others, you think?
Um, I feel like just because it's a diagnosis doesn't mean that it can limit life in a sense. Because there's different, like it's a spectrum, right?
Mhm.
So as long as you have the patience and the understanding and do the research, it can be as smooth as you want it to be.
Good way to look at it. What does he like to do?
He likes to go to the beach. He likes to play on his iPad. Um, he plays like some games on Roblox. He also likes to play Minecraft. He likes tactile play and STEM play as well. So anything that has to do with science and building is his main things.
Ah, pretty cool. So, for
Yeah.
your journey specifically, what made you go into social services?
I love working with children and I love working with families. I know that everybody can have hardships, but that doesn't mean that you're a bad parent, you know? And so I want to be able to strengthen families and bring families back together and give them the resources that are available in order to keep the family unit together.
Yeah. So, are you like a counselor or a therapist or what?
I'm a social services assistant, so I do a lot of the referrals to third party agencies to help families with parenting styles, with individual counseling. If they need substance abuse help, there's referrals for that as well. No cost to the families.
Does this mean sometimes taking the children away for their safety until the situation's worked out, or not that kind?
Yeah, yes.
Have you come through some resistance and obstacles to doing that from families that may be in that situation but don't think that they are doing anything wrong even when they are?
Oh yeah, there's been plenty of families that have been in the not in the denial phase, and they refuse to work with us. And so, what ends up happening is an ultimatum happens. You know, you work with us, or your parental rights get taken away. Like, we're trying to help you and help you grow as a parent, but if you're not going to address the safety concerns, then we're gonna have to look at, you know, terminating your parental rights. And that's a hard road to go down.
Yeah, have you faced any like legal threats when that happens or
Oh, yeah, there's been plenty of people who have suggested that they were going to sue us, that there was going to be lawsuits. And, you know, I don't deal with that personally. That's like the higher ups. But yeah.
yeah, the denial phase can be really frustrating sometimes when your goal is to fix the situation, you know?
Yeah.
What does that wolf represent behind you?
Oh, it's a blanket from my father. So I'm half Native American.
Mhm.
And and that has a little saying on it from him, from my dad. But it says, I'll never forget that I love you. I hope you believe in yourself as much as I believe in you. When life tries to knock you down, this old wolf will always have your back. I can't promise to be here for the rest of your life, but I can promise to love you for the rest of mine. You'll always be my baby girl. Love, Dad.
That is awesome. Now that you mentioned that you're part indigenous, what's your tribe?
Choctaw and Navajo and Cherokee.
That's amazing. Have you ever interacted with actual Native Americans or?
I have, yeah. My friends back in Arizona, their grandmother used to live on the reservation. And so we would go there before winter time, and we would herd the sheep, and we would go into the woods and split the wood for the fires for winter time. And we would have fried bread and chili for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, that's amazing. What do you know about the Native American and the Navajo culture? What's it like?
I don't know too much about it. I just know that one of the things for us is that our hair is our strength. It connects us to our ancestors. So the longer your hair, the stronger your senses, and you're able to have more of the spiritual principles that your ancestors used to live by.
Really interesting. Do you know anything about the Cherokee culture or no?
No, I grew up in the city with my mom, so.
Yeah. So, do you have totems or anything that you have as part Navajo or no?
No, I don't have any totems. But my one of my coworkers, she is going to bead me an eagle's feather, and so I'll
Yeah,
have that soon.
the eagle is amazing. I saw one when I went to Yellowstone last year.
Yeah, they're magical. They're amazing.
The kind I saw was the bald eagle.
Yeah,
They're pretty amazing creatures, don't you think?
definitely.
So, have you interacted with any of the people from the Moms of Kona aside from social media, and have you been part of activities with them?
Yeah, I've been part of activities with them, and I've socialized with them quite a few times. So we have once a month we have this thing called tea time, and there's like childcare available, so you're able to bring your children with, and the mothers get together and they basically say what was a win for the month, what is the struggle you're going through, what your family dynamic is, and like the strengths that you have and the current services you're receiving.
Nice. Have you guys made any progress with raising awareness about autism for Hawaii?
Yes, we did. Well, Jessica, she's the main one.
Mhm.
And she was able to get the palace to light up blue for autism awareness. And then we did the parade back in I think it was back in June, King Kamehameha parade, and we were able to stop and talk with the mayor and do a little bit more awareness with the mayor. And then we have different activities that we do once a month. So sometimes it's like sensory friendly showings at movie theaters, or just like last month we went paddleboarding, and it was a good way to get this company to see, to be able to accept the differences and be able to be a part of the community in a sense. And we did dolphin quest as well, so we were able to go swimming with the dolphins, and spread awareness that way as well.
Gee, that's all we have for Relentless and Unstoppable. So tune into the next episode to hear more amazing stories from amazing guests. This is Keith Scott from Sydney, Australia saying so long, and I'm smarter than the average bear. Gee.